Sarah with Stinkincutecards.com, and I have the second of January's Take 3 cards that we did in class here, and we are using the Lasting Lily stamp set, and this is the card that we're going to be making. It's very simple, very elegant, makes a lovely sympathy card, and it's just done with some layering, and I think it pulls together quite well. So if you are one of my Rewards Club members, this is the cheat sheet or the color swatch that I gave you for January, and it's Tranquil Tide, and you can see that we're using Fresh Fig and Tranquil Tide for this card. So let's go ahead and get that started. Like I said, it's just 3 layers of Whisper White cardstock. So let's go ahead and get that put together. All right, I'm just going to grab a little piece of scratch paper so that I can use it to stamp off on my image here. Okay. All right. Now I have just re-inked this ink pad, so hopefully that my it's not going to be too super saturated with ink. But if you ever do re-ink your pads and you find that they're pretty saturated, just use a bone folder and spread the top of, kind of like you're spreading frosting on the top of the ink pad, and that'll help put some of that ink further down into the pad, and it won't be just sitting there up on the top. So a back of a spoon works, a plastic spoon works really well too. So let's just go ahead and add our larger of the two. Ooh, pretty dark, but it'll be fine. We're gonna let it slide. And let's do the smaller of the two up here. All right, coming together quite nicely. We're gonna use Tranquil Tide. Now, for the one with a leaf on the left-hand side here is the one for the smaller of the two flowers. And there we go, isn't that pretty? All right, I'm gonna do the same thing with the, okay. And then go ahead and add your leaf on the side here. See that it comes together pretty nice. Now the cool thing with this stamp set is starting in March, we are going to have a die that's available for purchase that you can use to cut these lilies out. So it's gonna look awesome. So let's go ahead and add the With Sympathy here. We're gonna give it another shot. That's the beauty of paper, it's two-sided. Okay, yeah, much better. So, and adding adhesive. I always kind of joke that don't take my cards apart if you get them from me, because I might have redesigned them and reworked them from the back. All right, this one is kind of, all right. This one is, when I went to put my Sympathy on here, it covers up the leaves and I don't like the placement of that. So I have a scrap one here that we're gonna redo and use instead. So here is, there, isn't that lovely? Comes together quite nice. So then I'm just going to layer it on another piece of cardstock that's just a 1/4 of an inch bigger, and add our layer. I like the tone on tone, the white on white, and I think it just makes it look real rich. And then we're going to go ahead and add it to the Whisper White cardstock. Now let's stamp the inside, because I'll show you just a little trick on how to get that put together. What I've done is I went ahead and added it to my Stamparatus. Especially if you're making a bunch of these go together quite nice. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to put my cardstock right here in the front. Ink up our image. And then we're just going to shut it and give it a little walk. And it looks pretty good, except for maybe not quite as inky. That's the beauty of using the Stamparatus, is that if you find that you've missed some spots or it's not as dark or as perfect as you want, you can go back and give it a rework. So now, all you got to do with this is just flip it around, and that now becomes your inside. So that is the front. Now we're just going to go ahead and add some dimensionals to the back. That's the beauty of it. And then we're just going to put this right here on the front of the cardstock. Isn't that pretty? It's just so rich and elegant. Then we can go ahead and add some cute little pearls. Let's add those right here and right here. Outside inside. All right, and there's your card. Very simple and sweet. A gorgeous sympathy card. So, if you want more information about my Take 3 classes, visit my website at www.stinkincutecards.com. Thanks.